Hey guys, welcome back. It's time to take a look. We got Thieves, we got Scalpers, we got the absolute craziness that is the Pokemon market. We got a couple clips here in the beginning that is the lineup at a game store, a local card shop for some Mega Evolution. I expect there to be a whole lot of nonsense coming up with that release. It's insane. This is an insane time looking at it. I don't even know what to think. Let's take a look at how long this line is. It's crazy. It's 2 clips because there is such a long line that apparently he couldn't record long enough to catch it all in one. It's like all the way down the block. I don't know how much product they have, but even if they limit like 1 per person, you might be waiting there for nothing. Again, this is like the market conditions, the fact that there's free money if you go buy this stuff and sell it immediately is the reason why I would say even the majority of people are into Pokemon currently. Once that goes away, all the scalpy whelpies, there's a lot of people that are also temporarily interested. It's always kind of been that way. Usually people burn themselves out after a year of Pokemon, even if they got back in. They were like interested in Pokemon genuinely as a child. They get back in. And you just got to be careful you don't burn yourself out. And that is easy to do so in the current market conditions. We're going to take a look at some more of the scalper nonsense. But first, we got to go through some Pokemon Thieves. We have True Collectible here with a video. We got this guy with the caption, "I steal Pokemons." Yeah, you sure do. And we're going to take a look at that video right now. Unfortunately, it's teeny tiny. I don't think I can make it any bigger because Instagram's desktop platform sucks. Let's take a look at what's going on. So he's in the shop. Surely this is just a normal customer.
Same thing.
The Pokemon hype, the Pokemon craziness that is the prices, and the impression that everything's free tendies is bringing out the worst of the worst. It's not. We have 2 examples today where we got somebody that's just going to grab some stuff and walk out of the store. They're not even going to bother to break in at nighttime anymore. He's holding his arms like he's not going to grab something here. Oh, there he goes. He's going to do it right in. He's not even going to wait for her to go into the back. He's just going to grab what he wants. He's just going to grab what he wants. Like, if you're going to steal, at least do it quickly here. We don't have all day to watch you. Grab it. Oh, there we go. I guess she's kind of not looking. I don't think he's even trying to be sneaky. He's just like, oh, let me just grab this case right here and
I need that box over here. You can't take it over there.
And he's gone. So if you have any information about this individual who had some stealing to do, please reach out to me, at me in my Discord general chat. Make sure I see it. And then also, you could message true_collectible on Instagram. Any information is appreciated on all of this stuff. Now we got the old-fashioned way. We got TCG Treasure Chest, who had the old break-in action. You can see they have the gates on the windows. You got to make it as hard as possible for these people to break in, but then also at the same time, they're probably going to find a way in eventually anyway. So hopefully it takes long enough that the police can arrive. Lock up everything that you have that's valuable. Please, for the love, if you have valuables of any kind, whether it's at home, at your store, wherever it might be, make sure that you have some security. Make sure you have stuff to thwart off the bad guys and buy enough time to have the police arrive. Again, like, how much more do they need to have this thing locked up like a jail, essentially? It's unfortunate because the stores kind of lose their appeal. And this is why we can't have nice things. We got this is a group of individuals who are they open the trunk up. it seems. They're going to break in there. They're going to get through the gate. They're going to mess up the joint. It's hard to see whether it's thieving while people are there or not. So you can see they moved all the cabinets. They took the stuff out of the cabinets. There's stuff on the floor. Here they are showing up with the police. Looks like a sheriff, maybe? They didn't get it all, but they did steal a lot of stuff. This is unfortunate. This is a huge hit. Even if insurance covers something of the sort, if the insurance goes up, if this keeps happening, if the insurance eventually decides not to cover it, no more game stores, which is, it's unfortunate. It's nice to be able to shop in person. I know the game stores do not have the best prices currently. That is not the usual scenario. I mean, most of the in-store stuff you kind of pay a premium on regardless because they got to pay the overhead. It's not like Jimmy John with a warehouse who's going to just sell the stuff off as cheap as possible. It's tough. It's tough being a game store, even without the thieves, the immense amount of thieves that have been showing up. So if you have information on that, TCG Treasure Chest on the Instagram, reach out to them, reach out to me. You know the drill. Now, does anybody know this purple-haired bandit? Of course, he's got the mask on. Not everyone with a mask, not everyone with hand tattoos, but again, very identifiable features. We got the Toyota taken off. So if anyone knows a purple-haired dude that has a black Toyota that might have been stealing some cards, please reach out with information. We got a video on this as well. This is another one of those grab and goes. Oh, guys in the back. Let me just. I'm surprised he put the box back. Just, like you're already stealing.
Watching the season.
And she gone. In true gas station encounters fashion, it's a sad day when we have to compare ourselves to the gas station that always gets robbed and always catches them on camera. But that's what we're dealing with. And Collectibles, if you have information on the purple-haired bandit. All right, we got some scalper rage. We got through the thieves. We're going to the scalper time. We got a pretty entertaining one here from Blaker with a 1 and 2 R's. Hopefully he's not related to Blake Martinez, the infamous whatnot scammer, football player, whatever you want to call him. Piece of shit.
There we go.
Holy shit.
Leave some for the kids.
I know. Fuck them kids, Loki.
Last month, we ran into this scalper, and guess what?
Holy shit. So he's got the double cart action. I don't know. Again, this is like partly on the store for not enforcing a limit. Like even if you do 1 of each item, 2 of each item, at least it'll last a little bit. A few people will get some stuff. If he didn't do it, someone else was probably going to do it. But at the same time, that doesn't make it right. This is like a temporary issue. We saw it during the pandemic. I know people don't want to hear that it's temporary. It's always different this time. But like the amount of people that we're seeing that are buying everything that have no interest in Pokemon, that have nothing to do with Pokemon other than the fact that it's money, the sneaker deekers that have weaseled their way in, that kind of stuff. Like that stuff goes away real quick when you can't make money off stuff that you're buying at big box, which again, Pokemon just print the hell out of it, and it could take quite a while before they can. But you got to be careful out there if you're genuinely interested in this stuff. Don't support people like this. That's like the worst thing you can do. Let them sit on it.
We ran into him again. Watch to see what happens this week.
Oh, we got surprise boxes. The shocked face. Oh, he's got the Jordans on. You gotta be wearing snaky Jordans.
Y'all show your faces. Show your cards. Show your cards.
They got hand baskets.
Leave some for the kids.
I know. Fuck them kids, Loki.
Even though this guy was scalped,
They still got some stuff. They got a couple booster bundles. It's pretty modest little haul there. Surging Sparks, individual blisters. We need some booster box reprints. The booster boxes are going crazy. People paying $400 for a booster box, as we'll see here. You're nuts. You're actually nuts if you think that that's going to... The likelihood of that getting reprinted, your like destined rivals and stuff, is so high. It's painfully high.
I did score an SPC. They had no football cards, but I was still happy. There were some battle decks and tins still left on the shelf.
Oh, he's gonna complain about these rocket tins are sick. They got a nice little promo. I think they have 3. Do they have 3 Destined Rivals and 2 Journey Together, I think, in them? That's pretty good. As long as they're not... It looks like they're $25.
But all the good stuff?
It's not bad.
Gone.
$5
I want you guys to let me know in the comments which
promo.
card is crazier. Either last month's or today. Because honestly, they're both diabolical to their own extent.
It's kind of crazy that he's buying out the black and white products and not the Destined Rival rocket tins, whatever you want to call them. All right, we got Poke Streets. We got a couple posts from Poke Streets here. We got the report Houston area scalpers exposed, and the scalpers, they, man, I can't imagine. He's got the, I don't know if the shoes are Schnikes, but he's got the Schnike socks. He's got a whole like McDonald's breakfast meal there, so he can sustain himself throughout the day. He's got his shorts hiked up, just in case. And this guy here, we got, where is this? Where is this? Texas Sam's Club. We got the bucket hat. We got the chain. Does he get the man purse? I can't tell. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. We got a cart full of stuff. Is his intention to rip it? Probably not. He's going to sell it to somebody that is under the impression that this stuff is not going to be reprinted to availability. And I feel for those people because every time, anyone that, if you were around during the pandemic, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't, this time is different. I get it. I know what you're saying. This is the kind of stuff that you shouldn't be supporting. You shouldn't be buying. When the vendor's table looks like it was the shelf at Target, at Costco, they don't even bother to break down the 2 packs to indicate that, hey, we didn't get this from Costco, that sort of thing. And this is, what's his name, Larry? The old dude that's always fucking crashing out, losing his shit at the restocks. I guess this is Larry's haul here. This is his collection of goods, his wares that he's going to be selling you. Again, if you think Larry's going to be around when he can't go to Target and make money off of it, you're smoking. You're smoking something. It might be crack. All right, Annie says, can I play German cards at Milwaukee? So we had this incident here with some of the pre-release stuff. Where it had packaging that was German, which is probably not what you want if you're trying to keep it sealed, which is maybe for good reason. I don't know what the solution is here. Maybe they send loose packs instead of like the booster boxes and stuff. Or they just need to keep a closer eye on the pre-releases. We saw some stores. The worst thing you can possibly do as a store is sell stuff before street date. Yes, Target, Walmart, and wherever else. They do it sometimes. They put it out early. Oopsie doopsies. That kind of thing. Usually the week of. But if you're a game store and you're looking to run events, which you probably want to do, especially in the times that aren't as crazy as right now. Well, I mean, you still want it right now. But releasing that stuff early, selling that stuff early at a card show or whatever, when you have a storefront and you probably want to run Pokemon pre-release events and the such, because it's more product. It's more exciting product. More people are excited for pre-release. They go to pre-release. People are probably going to more pre-releases now than ever. But the inside, there's like a little, oh yeah, we're going to owe you guys some packs because they're German. But the packs inside were English. At least the cards were. I can't remember if the booster packs were, but it's like a weird thing. And then with the European releases, I think being delayed, people were like, what the hell? Why they're using the packaging? Maybe they didn't have enough booster box outer packages, but they could print more cards. So they just stuck them in here. Or was it a mistake? Who knows? Do you know? I don't know. We got more juicy stuff coming up. But before we do, you guys know the drill. We got to pump the link tree. If you guys have been pumping the link tree, thank you very much for that. The free ways to support the channel here are the best ways to support the channel. You can shop with PSA, Pikachu, Securus Card Shop, Card Market, Buyee. Catch 'em all collectibles. We got the collector app for tracking your collection, a bunch of discount codes, a bunch of affiliate links that you can click for before you shop for the things that you need anyway. If you're in the Discord, thank you for being in the Discord. I think we're at, what are we at now? Way too many people in the Discord. 65,000? If you want to catch some restocks, I would advise you to be in there. Keep an eye on it, especially the Pokemon Center stuff. Big box might not always be the best price. But for current times, if you want to just pick up a few things, you can do that. There's no charge to be in there, unlike the other people that are charging you monthly for the same thing. There's a reason why there's 65,000 people in there. It's free. It's the same thing. You're wasting your money if you're spending it with the other poopy doopies that like to charge for that stuff. Don't get tricked into it. They'll be like, oh, that one release that you didn't ping. Yeah, well, you didn't ping mega booster boxes. So suck a fat one. Thank you, Card Market, for sponsoring another video. Singles are good. People have asked me recently, Rattle, what are you buying when everything's so crazy? Buy the things that aren't crazy. There have been, I don't know, is there like 150 Pokemon sets at this point? There's got to be close to that. Somewhere between 100 and 150. There's always something that's overlooked, that isn't appreciated, that you can find, that, especially if you're new, go through, look through the sets, find some stuff that you like, get into some older stuff, avoid the stuff with the chart that has the giant spike in it recently, the pumped up stuff, the market manipulated stuff, all of that. There's always something to do. You don't even need to necessarily take a break from Pokemon. Just be cautious with the current stuff, especially at the insane secondary market prices on modern product that is almost certainly going to be reprinted. Is every single individual product going to be? Probably not. But every set has been available for MSRP. I believe that is the case. That will be the case going forward. This stuff will quench itself eventually. Put yourself in a position. The longer you're in Pokemon, the better off you are. The more smart decisions you make, the better off you are in the long run. All right, we got more diddlers. We got the machine diddlers again. Clearing out the machines. I don't know when and how they're going to fix this exactly so that the machine doesn't glitch out and they can just buy out the entire inventory of that. Everyone kind of knows that's a thing at this point in time. We got this one from Jersey Chifa. This is kind of interesting. We got like the Windows loading screen on here. So I guess it's just some instance of Windows that they're running. And you can restart it apparently if it goes to that. I don't know how or why it bugged out. Maybe someone was diddling it.
Got a new update on these machines or what? They got a screensaver?
Thought maybe it was an update to like prevent
What in the world?
the screen, the glitchy action.
Wonder what's going on.
Sphera user. Spyro user?
Bro, what in the...
You gotta log in.
Make your computer easier to use. Windows will read and scan this list automatically. Press the spacebar to select the highlighted option.
This is pretty weird, I gotta say.
How about a restart?
I think when you restart, it's supposed to go to the regular Pokemon page. We got the old sideways windows loading.
Maybe since they moved the machine, it's in a new area in here, so that might be the issue. But let's see if it can, we can kick it to restart or something. Right now, it's an all black screen on it. Y'all ever seen this before? First time I've ever seen this before.
There's probably some way to make it go to that Windows loading screen.
So it does look
Maybe
like
they're
it
just hard.
is finally
Maybe they're hard
loading up after I restarted it. I don't know, somebody touched the machine. I don't know what was going on. They definitely put the machine in a new area, so we'll see if anything pops up. Yeah, something actually did pop up. Something actually did pop up. All right.
Stellar Crown?
Sure, why not?
So we're going to pick up some Stellar Crown, but I thought that was just pretty interesting. If your trunk looks like this, you might be a scalper. Just insane. Like and again, it's most of the people that are grabbing this stuff that are dedicated enough to be there all day, every day, are being supported by the people that are impatient and that do not want to wait for a restock, that do not want to wait for reprints and the such. Prismatic, I would imagine, will be around for a while. Hopefully heavily printed because the set is near impossible. It's a miserable opening experience. Ask me how I know. Probably open some more this weekend, maybe tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night we do a stream. All right, next. We saw this during the pandemic, and it's coming back, boys. We got the sealed collectors posting their stuff, and again, this is just like not the Halloween packs, not the skateboard, the Halloween packs, the booster boxes in the display case over here. We got the Charizard UPC. Some of this stuff is a little bit older, so I guess this sealed collector. They like to say they're sealed collectors. This one here is just a bunch of brown boxes. Again, cases, what looks like cases of ETBs. We got some older games here. That's kind of cool. And then we got recent scalpage investment. up here on the top with the prismatic, and then underneath, man, this is giving me flashbacks to the pandemic when everyone was hoarding the Champion's Path. The promo inside this was like insanely expensive at one point in time, like the price of an ETB. Yeah, we're throwing it back. We're going right back, and this stuff here just looks kind of like there were no Pokemon cards, so I had to buy something kind of scenario or cover up some of the brown boxes. No offense to anyone that is doing that. All right, the most insane part of the video. What do we got going on here? 600. This is Australian dollars. $600 Destiny Rivals booster box, and someone purchases it. What is this going for on TCG Player? 445 boners. This is crazy. Like, if you think, I'm sorry, but the odds of this getting reprinted, we've seen stuff that went to 300, like your Roaring Skies, your Battle Styles, Chilling Rain, Vivid Voltage, that kind of stuff, that went to like $300. Not even 450. Not even 445. We saw this stuff go to $300, and the Pokemon Company nuked it. There were people that bought Roaring Skies for $300. They reprinted it. It was like $100. Your Battle Styles Chilling Rain was like $80, something like that. And that's like if you were buying one box at a time. Next, what do we got going on? We got flame emojis, sirens, ends tonight, minty sealed 151 booster bundle case. Stay away from like the razzle dazzles. This looks like it's just an auction that's being held on there. Be careful with all that stuff that's like off platform, especially if there's like illegal gambling mixed in. The old razzle dazzle waffle extremes, you know, the words that they use so they don't immediately get flagged on Facebook for this stuff. And even the auctions themselves, like the amount of people that were going to have friends that just bid on it, stuff like that. Auction ends. So what we get a sealed 151 booster bundle case. And someone won at $2,410, which is mental, absolutely mental. Again, like there's certain risk that you can take that is like, okay, like if it comes down a little bit, or if it doesn't go up in price over an extended period of time, or for some period of time, it'll go up eventually. Worst case, I can't lose money. But like, dude, if more of these, they've been pumping out the 151. If more of this stuff gets printed, if more of it comes out because they see that it's selling out immediately everywhere that exists, and people are asking for more of it. And I don't know how much of it's going on currently in terms of with distribution, but usually distribution will request certain items, like what's high demand, what do the stores want, that sort of thing. Like if they keep saying, hey, we want more 151, it could be more booster bundles. Like it's just dangerous. It's dangerous. It's like, it's a bad gamble. It's a gamble. They might never ever at any point put out more booster bundles of 151, but like it's scary when people are like baking in. And what is this? Fail, missed it, so cheap. No, that's not cheap. That's like 6x the retail price. What are you doing? So it's scary, as I was about to say, it's scary when people bake the price of what something's going to be into it already. And there's so much of that going on that like people are going to get burned. They did in the pandemic. I think they're going to once again, and I think this is going to be worse than it was in the pandemic. The hype, the additional price, oh my god, the Destiny Rivals booster box, guys, $450, $445 plus tax. Holy hell. Now, yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, Rattle, what's the worst case? They lose like $300 when it gets reprinted. Yeah, I mean, if we're approaching price of like what a case could be and will likely be. I don't know. I can't predict what products are going to get reprinted. I'd have to assume like the booster box is like the easiest thing that they can. But maybe they're just focused on pumping out the big box store stuff, the packages that are gigantic, so that it can fill all the empty shelf space. But like, oh man, the risk that's involved, the general mindset that it's just like everything always goes up and can't be reprinted and won't be reprinted, and it doesn't matter if it's reprinted. We've seen it before. Be careful if you're new. If you know anyone new, if you're spending money that you can't afford to risk, this is rough. And it's not necessarily the people that are immediately flipping it, which you shouldn't be buying from. It's the people that are gonna like fill their closet with this stuff. Everyone's also under the impression that like there's always this sentiment that, oh yeah, too many people are keeping sealed stuff now. Like it can't go up if everyone has like a closet full of this stuff. And a lot of the truth is, like, a lot of these people, when you're looking at prices that, you know, a booster box currently that is almost certainly going to be reprinted, when it's the price of what it typically would be after like 5 or 10 years, like that's some scary shit. Take care. Bye.